Group D, match day recap, match day 1 of AFCON. This is how match day 1 went for Group D. This is the group that has Angola, Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania. I challenge you guys to tell me the nicknames of those teams by the end of this video. Put them in the comments. The first 5 people to give me all of them correct, there is something special for you. Just hit us up in the DMs. So this is Group D. Algeria took on Angola in the first game. Algeria were very impressive in the first half, like very, very impressive in the first half. And it looked like this game they were going to just run away with it. In the 18th minute, Buneja scored the first goal. A few minutes later, scored an amazing off-the-chest volley. Almost reminded me of Garnacho, but the goal was ruled out for offside. And that was where I thought Algeria really should have taken their chances because they were dominating. They were getting a lot of chances. Buneja was looking so good. This was the second time he scored in the opening game of the tournament. He did the same last time around. And even before that, I think the last time Algeria were in the final, when they beat Senegal, he scored the winning goal for Algeria. So he's a man who's been playing with a lot of confidence for his country. And for this game, I really need to give a shout out to the Angolan coach, Pedro Goncalves. He made a sub just 3 minutes before halftime. He brought in Mabululu for Bruno Paz, and the game changed completely. Algeria just could not dominate anymore because now Angola were pushing forward. They realized that ball over the top was the one that was really working. So he went in with another forward and started occupying their centre backs and their full backs. And when the second half started, that was before halftime. When the second half started, they had no chance. Like Algeria they just didn't dominate the same way. It was basically a game of two halves, a typical standard game of two halves. And it was no coincidence. Mabululu won a penalty in the second half, 68 minutes, and he scored to make it 1-1, and that is how the game ended. So big shout out to Pedro Goncalves for the timely substitutions, and he knew when he was very quick to notice when his players were getting tired, making subs early, tactical changes. I was quite impressed by that. I think Jamel Belmadi, the Algerian coach, didn't react on time. In this AFCON, you have to react early before your players get tired because the heat is something else. That was the first game in Group D. And then the second game in Group D was Burkina Faso against Mauritania, which saw the Aston Villa man, Bertrand Traoré, come off the bench, changed the game, played well, had a few chances, created a few chances, and finally his through ball to who was it? Issa Kabore, the Luton defender, who was basically playing as a winger in the last moments of this game, was taken down, and the penalty was given to Burkina Faso, which Traoré slotted in with no fuss. I was also impressed with the organization of Mauritania. Who was this? Aboubakary Keita, the Mauritania winger, very good free kick taker, almost scored with a free kick as well. But for this game, the 3 people who really impressed me were the centre backs. Edmond Tabsoba, obviously, class personified. I had not watched him play. The guy plays for Bayer Leverkusen, the top of the league in Germany, Bundesliga. This boy is the real deal. Like, I accept. And then El Abd was the other person who really impressed me, and Ali Abid. Those 3, in terms of defensive, like just one-on-one defending, tracking runners, like they were quite solid. And that's how the game was tight until the penalty that Traoré scored in the 96th minute. So that is how the games went in Group D. Right now, Burkina Faso are top of the group with 3 points. Algeria and Angola are tied on 1 point apiece, and Mauritania in last place with 0 points. Fixtures for Matchday 2, Algeria take on Burkina Faso, and Angola go up against Mauritania. And I think this is a must win for Algeria. Burkina Faso have shown that they're going to be hard to beat, so Algeria must really get points, because Angola might just beat Mauritania a lot, or if Mauritania beat Angola the other way, whoever wins that game goes above Algeria if Algeria don't fail to win against Burkina Faso. So this is a must win, I think, for Algeria. And that is Group D of Matchday 1 of AFCON.